Cid Gillispie. I'm an acrylic painter. I paint on fine birch panels, and I get inspiration from my trips I take and also imagery for my abstracts. I was an art major at K-State, and then I took jobs that had nothing to do with art, but they paid for the art supplies. And then when I retired, I have a full-time studio down at Livestock Exchange, which I have been there 13 years. And that's my sacred space, and I create there, and it's kind of my full-time job, and I've got a great boss. It's fine birch, cradled, and so when I paint I have a 1 5/8 inch usually cradle, so I can paint the edges and then it doesn't need to be framed. It just wraps the color around. I choose the medium and the boards because it affords me a lot of texture and a lot of manipulation with tools and mediums and such that I can get more than I would from a canvas. And acrylic is my favorite paint because it dries quickly and it's portable and it's easy for me. We take a lot of trips, my husband and I, around the country, around the world. And when we get home, I usually have a reference for my landscapes and do land references for that. And then my abstracts mainly come from ideas or a dream or a object I've seen, and I expand on that. And I kind of keep them very ethereal and ambiguous for the viewer to discern their own exploration of what that image might be. It keeps me balanced. It balances my world. I'm an optimist, and I try and paint to kind of counteract some of the things that aren't so optimistic, you know, and keeps me going. And I get joy when people enjoy my art and purchase it and hang it, and I love to see it in people's homes. Oh, I try and do one a month, and sometimes I can do 1.5 a month, but probably one in a month. And I'll work on it, and then I take pictures and go home and think about it and come back and revisit it. I think it's important to work several times a week. I go in there several times a week and put an effort in and see what happens. Well, I studied with Philomene Bennett's studio group for 7 years, and she used to give us wonderful little pep talks before we painted in the morning, and several of us took notes, and over the years I compiled all this into a book, and so it's sort of my go-to Bible if I get stuck, just one-liners, that kind of thing. It's very, very inspiring for me. Get a full-time job that pays for the art, unless you're really lucky. Because things are expensive as far as art supplies and doing that. And I think it's wonderful to have it for me, but you need to have some money in the background to afford that. And always to keep an open mind, and just, I would say, keep an open mind to any kind of medium or any kind of expressive device that fires your inner spirit.